Hello, welcome back. So I found the ring, I finished the map. The blood jewel, which is kind of melee damage. There is this waterfall area over here, or the water area over here. This was a chest. And this is where the blood jewel was. Now I also explored the other area. As you can see, it's kind of like the same thing except it borders it. So I went all the way over here and I found more blood moon wisps. I guess they stay on the map the entire event, so don't worry about it. It's not a time event. You can just go and kill them at your leisure. I also found the wolf heart over there, which is one of my favorite rings from Remnant 1. Max stamina and movement speed by 10%, which is similar to the other ring I have been using. The momentum driver, except this one increases movement speed by 15% after 2 seconds of sprinting, so it's in a way it's a little better, but the wolf also adds stamina. So, it's, I don't know, it's so tempting to just use one of them, but I guess I like these two a lot more. Yeah, I guess it's comfortable to use those two, but I should probably replace this one at some point. Also, we're near the crystal. We have to speak with the Flautist as well. But first of all, after you defeat the area boss, the dungeon boss that takes you to the new area, we should be able to go to the Koara Kuri nest, because the bird should be scared after we defeat the boss. Or at least that's the theory. Nope, it's still here. Boo. I guess it's not really impressed, so let's go and get the Koara pellets and I'll show you what to do with them. So I guess this is the Koara tree. And you can get them from the other side. You can... Well, I guess this was one of the more interesting interactions of the game, more or less. I'm not sure if more spawn, but let's just take these ones. And we only have 3, so this is the big tree over here. This is more or less like a quest item. It says consumable, 10% of health instantly. But you can do something else with them, so let's do something else with them. How many blood moon did I get? 9. Blood moon essence.
Here they come.
No one is coming. I guess you can go and take a look at the altar. Again, this is more like a let's play, but also guide and also a lot of information about the game. But also mixed with some personal opinions I have about the game. So that's not even enough to unlock the archetype. You can get the soul guard if I really wanted, or the soul anchor. Kind of annoying. I mean, yeah, imagine that you get over here, you see the item for the new archetype, but you cannot get it because you only got 9. 9. Well, I guess you have to reroll the map in adventure mode and probably you'll get another 10 or something like that, I hope 10. By the time you get back. I don't know, it's a little weird. I don't mind farming. I farmed a lot in Remnant 1, but it seems like here farming is not exactly for item you want or need, it's just for farming in general. It's a hobby. And at some point you might find that item is useful or not. Usually it's not useful. What does it take for that bird to go away? It said it's almost random. And you can make the process Koara, which is a weird thing. Decrease stamina recovery by decrease stamina recovery delivery by and 60 seconds. So I guess you give up 10% health for a lot more stamina. Okay, I'll just craft some of this.
The wind here, then.
a cool interaction because he's from Yaesha, so he definitely knows how to do this process. Putrid paste, that doesn't sound too nice. Okay, this looks disgusting. Pungent and soft. That's a very... I guess it's... Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is from the board. Cool interaction, but yeah, what can we say? Let's go over to Kes, because apparently Kes can have some really great items for you, but only sometimes. Don't talk to me, just open the shop. Hardened iron. Well, I guess I should buy all of it.
Your debt's still at 2 now. Remember that.
Well, if she constantly reminds me, I cannot forget. I guess that will be great if you want to have a lot of stamina or stamina recovery. But I guess you should go to the Lost Temple. I guess you can try to go again to the temple. I'm not sure. Everything is so cryptic about the game. Even people who finish the game don't know how the interactions work per se. Because most of them have just copied the results from another one. I mean, I was looking at the guide and it told me how to get to the handgun from the secret bridge with the song, but they didn't say where they got the song. So again, everyone was just data mining. Okay, let's go and meet an old friend who gave us a very interesting trait at some point. Yes, it's the Flautist. Apparently he's much stronger than he looks.
We must speak again.
I guess he's a warrior.
Friend Paxultek, it returns. Of course. Many seasons ago, Paxultek and I spoke of songs and... of course. It is not the same Paxultek. Forgive me. The horns, it does not have them. A new friend then, hmm? So what brings it to beleaguered Yaesha?
Come on. We could have said something like... whatever. I'm not even going to bother.
Truly? Then it treads the very path it seeks. The ancient temple was built to imprison such a beast. It now serves as its lair. Alas, the great water heart which tales tell once opened the temple has been shattered for an age and an age. There is no hope without its song. Yet beware, friend Paxultek, for the Ravager has been killed before. There is none more powerful than that which shakes off death like fallen leaves. I will do my best to... Quite so. Oxultek have graced this world for generations. The Elder, the one it calls forth. The Destroyer, to whom many faces fell. The Wanderer, who faced the Ravager and lived. Alas, songs are not song of Paxultek, but I am blessed to have met many. Its kind bring this one joy and song. Ah, a tragic tale woven into many ballads. The story of the Water Harp is the story of Yaesha and the Balance. It is the story of the Pan. The great wolf, the Ravager, decimated our people. It was said that it could not be killed, for to do so would upset the balance and bring upon us even worse calamities. So the harp was fashioned to soothe the beast with music. And soothe it did, but only for a time. The beast escaped, silencing the harp in the process. The beast is chaos, and the balance ineluctable. The balance does not concern itself merely with life and death, love and hate, freedom, suppression. The balance governs all. I seek hope, friend Paxultek. Yaesha is broken. Corruption waxes while the tree wanes. The balance groans in pains of birth. Yet through it all, the song of Aether has hung in the air. One could always hear it in the wind and water, sand and star. I came to the temple hoping to hear its melodies once more, not on the wind, but in plain truth, as it was meant to be. Alas, I fear the song is lost forever, destined to live in memory alone. There is much to tell, though, alas, I am no scholar. Suffice to say, the Ravager and Doe are the heart of this world, the very essence of the balance. The Doe is life, the Ravager, death, each necessary in equal measure, if the Lemir are to be believed. Yet now, the Ravager serves the rot, the corruption that ingests Yaesha piece by piece with each passing day. I do not know what will become of our mother, but I trust the songs. So long as we have music, we have hope.
Yeah,
May it find
true,
favor
very true.
in the balance.
Actually pretty big. Very big.
Ask. I will do my... Hear the wind, friend Paxultek. It seems...
And that's about it. So you probably have the Blood Moon, you collect the wisp, you have one ring over here, one ring over there. I showed you which ones. And then you just have to go to the dungeon. There was a chest over here, and that's the whole map. Kind of a barren map in my opinion, especially considering this was a planet they already visited, so they could have added more stuff very easily. But it's kind of soothing. You have the waterfall, the song, the sounds of the Koara bird. Yeah, I get... Wait, what? I don't think the bird can be in two places. I guess we can go and find out if it left the nest or not. Probably there are more than one, of course, so probably we'll see the bird over there as well. But I'm just curious if this is how it works. I don't remember seeing the big guy over here. So maybe it's a dialogue. Trigger. It might be a dialogue trigger, so it might fly away once you... I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to see it here. If it was there, we shouldn't see it here as well. I think it's triggered by the dialogue or something like that. It's not exactly a puzzle, it's just... Kuri chair. This will always be here, by the way. It's kind of interesting because I guess you compare it with the other ring that I got from Nerud. Relic use speed and a chance to not consume a relic charge. I'm not going to waste time searching you for that ring, but there is a ring that does almost the same thing. I guess it has a lot of eggs, that's very good. Too bad this tree was destroyed in the process. I guess it has a very balanced diet between vegetables and protein. Okay, so we finished the entire map. Nice. So I guess the bird might leave after you speak with the Flautist or after you sit over there. Anyway, again, I'm not sure if that was a bug or anything, but I don't think the interactions work as intended. The interactions are more chaotic than the developers would like us to believe. Let's travel to the destination and let's see what's in that dungeon. The wiki said you should hear signs of battle or something like that, but I heard nothing, it just flew away. I saw it over here and when I went there it just flew away. I guess he wanted to listen to some songs as well. This is still level 8 for me, so I guess... I don't know, it's a dirty trick, but you can use it as well. Just enter both of the walls. I don't know how the developers didn't think about it, that it could kind of bug... Well... I guess this is an exploit, more or less, since you can come over here when you're level 20, or combat power 20, and this will still be level 8 or even less. Yeah, I guess you can faithless ticket. Ficket. I guess you can abuse the game to a big extent by just not upgrading your guns ever. Or just when your combat power rises a lot. I guess it's also nighttime. Wax sealed ring, nice. 12% extra damage, not worth it. Many of the items are redundant, to be honest. So I guess this is the dungeon. But it's not mandatory from what I can see. Okay, let's enter it and we'll exit. I just want to trigger the teleporting. Yeah, looks like Yaesha is not such a big planet after all. I mean, if you just do the dungeons, it's kind of like Nerud. You explore a big area, then you go to the second one. Yeah, it has the puzzle and some other things, but overall it's much better. Much better than Lossum, that is. Otherwise, I don't know. I kind of miss the old Remnant map layout where you had more dungeons on the same map, so you would know which map, and it's hard to describe, so you would know which dungeons were for transition and which dungeons were just for loot. So that made things a lot easier. Almost jumped down there. But now you just have to hope you find the transition dungeon, or if you just want to explore and do as many dungeons as possible, it's going to be a little harder now.
Alright, you get some.
That you work very, very hard for, especially secrets. we go over here just to meet the nymph, the dappled glade. I don't know, it's kind of weird. You have a map that you go through a transition dungeon just to end up on the same map, and then you go into another map where you have to go through another map to get to the other side. It's a little bit convoluted, complicated and convoluted. They could have just made it so... Yeah, this is one of those tombs. Okay, I guess we'll continue from here next time. Bye bye.